using to
Hooray sound!
live it. Yes. Anyways, live edit. Anyways, we figured it out. So it didn't unmute when I switched seats.
Welcome, Atomic Juice Box.
Yeah. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing tonight Shaolia, which is a little Kickstarter that ran over the summer. We actually didn't get in on the Kickstarter, but we had heard about it. I kept up with it just because I was interested in it when it initially ran and thought the art was interesting, thought the idea of like an engine builder that was also kind of a head-to-head game was interesting. So I saw some positive reviews about it, and I grabbed a copy off Amazon recently. So recently went to retail, so there was also another Kickstarter for it, but I didn't get in on that.
They have the best dice. Oh no, this is where I feel like a makeup artist trying to figure out how to make it visible.
Yeah, there you go.
It's
good.
like stars.
Yeah, star constellation on the dice. Josh, what do you guys have for dinner tonight?
Manoi Josh.
Manoi Josh.
It always sounds wrong.
I know. I read it though. Is right there. I always say it when I'm thinking about it, but then when I read it, I mess it up. Our cat Musashi is hogging half of Pia's chair right now.
So I'm sitting on the very edge of the chair.
Oh, you guys had the Sinigang. Yes.
That was our plan today too, but we got started a little late. And then Andrew's like, should we order fried chicken?
So we're going to have the Sinigang tomorrow night. But welcome to the stream, everyone. We're just kind of chatting for the first few minutes here.
About what we ate.
What we ate and how our weekend went. One of the fun things we did this weekend, oh yes, the fried chicken was so good. And they've got some homemade sauces too, buffalo sauce, and I ordered a new sauce today. It was barbecue ranch, which was pretty good.
Andrew told me about it, and then I didn't see it for the rest of the meal, and then he just took the whole ranch container, and it was just on his plate.
Barbecue ranch.
Really
good. Not just ranch.
But there was a 24-hour stream hosted by Tabletop Live Network, and it was fun to just have it in the background. We played a few games while it was on in the background.
Yeah, it was a very chill weekend, and that was kind of the main thing we did.
Yeah,
it's just I kind of had that on and
cleaned and house chores. Yeah. You're on the big screen.
We're on the big screen. Whoa. It's like we're all hanging in the big sala. Yes.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Sometime soon, we will all be there.
we are in our big sala, too.
Whoa. Ruel is raiding us. No way.
Hi,
raid party.
We were talking about how we're in our living room, a.k.a. sala, but there's kind of two living spaces, so we're in the big sala.
Hi, raiders.
Welcome. We were just talking about what we ate for dinner.
We had some fried chicken. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
Hey, Griff Dog. Yeah, we saw you earlier. What is up? What's happening?
What's a raid?
For those of you that don't know what a raid is, it's when another streamer... It's when another streamer is ending their stream, they can send all their viewers into your stream. Hey, Panda Angel.
Their captive audience.
Oh my gosh, everyone's here.
Thrown into our sala.
We were just getting started, actually.
We got a late start. Yeah. The baby was taking a little bit longer to fall asleep. But Andrew was just talking about this game, how he did not get it on Kickstarter, but he got it, it went on Amazon.
Yeah, it's for sale now. I think still on Amazon, but I thought it was interesting when I was looking at the Kickstarter campaign, but just decided against it for whatever reason. I think at the time we weren't playing a lot of 2-player games, so I was like, I can't justify another 2-player game. So we're gonna be playing Shaolia. Go check out the Kickstarter page. It's long gone at this point, but it can give you some information about it. It's like a little village building game. We're putting down.
It has the most beautiful dice. Oh wait, it's probably better to show it here, right? I don't know. But it's like constellations.
That's a little dark.
I don't know how. Very professional here.
It's got really cool dice. They've got constellations on them. They're very like
black
some good weight to them.
White on or gold on black.
Yeah. And so you buy buildings and then you roll dice to activate the buildings. So a little bit of luck, very tactical. There's 2 win conditions. You're either like a military victory where you defeat the other person's palace, or a culture victory where you're just generating points throughout the game. Oh, we're up to 43. Wow, that is crazy.
I'm trying to, because I like the physical alerts that Ruel does. We don't really have anything. There is this
thing.
Here
we go. This is a good one.
I don't know if anyone is recognizes this, but this, I don't actually remember where who gave this to me, but this showed up in the door, like at my doorstep in my dorm, my freshman year. We miss Alan Grant.
We can get Alan Grant. He could go on another journey.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So I feel like that might work. I don't know why we took it out. I think we are propping it up, using something to prop it up, but Legends of a Hidden Temple.
Yes. So if you guys follow us, either the Legend of the Hidden Temple statue will come out and greet you, or Dr. Alan Grant, he will come out and say hi as well. He's usually on a journey. Last time it was the same journey he took in the first movie, which was to find his enjoyment of kids again, or just be okay with having one. So type in the chat what you think, what journey he's going to go on tonight, and we could talk about it. He's not as thematically attuned to the game we're playing this time, but I kind of like him anyway. So thank you so much for the raid, Tabletopia. It's the raid idol. We can actually, if we set that there, that would be perfect. Yeah.
I guess we should start.
Yeah,
the baby was like moving a little bit, so I was like, oh no.
At any moment, one of us might have to get up and go take care of the baby. We usually have a timer out here set up. Yeah, you want to set the timer? Yeah. We are about 5 minutes in, so it could happen at any moment. But in that case, we have a new activity that we get to play with the chat when one of us is on baby duty for a few minutes. We've got this game, P for Pizza. I'll show it to them.
We played it during Ruel's stream this weekend during the Tabletop Network stream. And it was really fun. I really like chaotic games where you scream words and try to, and I think I like it because I can beat Andrew at it. But it's a pretty fun game.
So if one of us has to get up and see the baby, we'll throw this out on the table. I'll just set it up here. And it's basically, you guys are going to be throwing out words associated with the letters and categories. So no prizes, unfortunately, but and this is just our own game. We're not sponsored by them or anything like that, but it's just a fun little activity if we need to use it.
We always hold our breath.
To live in Dice Daily, that is the worst feeling. Seeing the baby roll over, even twitch arm. I know, yeah. Any movement, we're like, oh. And then James Hudson of Skybound Games was just talked about how much he loved P for Pizza. Oh, that's great. Yeah. I don't know, where did you find P for Pizza? Where did you hear that?
I forgot where, but I really liked one of the early games I played was Anomia, and so I just kind of not guessing, but I don't know, word generating games or whatnot. But I liked the pizza theme. I have a purse that's a pizza theme, so I feel like if there's a theme bias I have to not board games, but just general things, merchandise, it's pizza themed.
Ooh, Gamefire followed us. Dr. Alan Grant comes out and he thanks you. He continues his journey. This time, his journey is going to be off to a foreign land because we're playing in Shaolia, which is not here. So he's going to be making his way to Shaolia, and he just took his first step. Thank you, GameFire, for helping out Dr. Allen Gant get to Shaolia.
Oh yeah, he's trying to decide which village to go visit, which we should get going.
Yeah, Anomia is so good.
Yeah.
Yes.
We had Anomia in our car constantly because we would try to get people to play it with us, and there's just Anomia cards like all around in their back seat and in the trunk because it would fall over and open, and it was a little bit chaotic.
It was so beat up and sun bleached and nasty. I don't know why anyone even played it with us by the time we ended up getting rid of it. It was barely, the box was like barely being held
together. It was
together.
a sheer willpower. We were like, please play this with us. And then people liked it. And then,
Hey, here we go. So when I muted the mic, apparently I muted it on all my channels. So thanks for the call out there.
Very professional stream we got going on. Oh, $8.
It's very loud suddenly. Here, let's see if we can fix this.
Just whisper.
All right. Is this better? We've turned down the volume on that a little bit. Much better. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thanks for the call out. Griff Dog said, if you like pizza games, have you played New York Slice? We haven't. But it sounds like it's right up our alley.
Board game ASMR. Were you like dice rolling and like card shuffling?
That seems like that would be a great online skit. I would yeah, I'd love to see that.
Thank you, AV team, for the audio help.
Yeah, thanks. And so we're gonna be playing Shaolia, and then it's a pretty short game. And yeah, Paula Deming did that. Oh, did she do that already? Oh,
that would be a good.
That would be a good one. That's probably why I was thinking it would be a funny skit. Just back in my mind, I saw that she had one. Yes, Paula. We love Paula Deming in this household. She's great skits. We were watching the culling. I was showing Pia the culling my entire collection earlier today.
Video,
which was. Pia was like, I can relate to this too much. Bones John, we chatted food on Ruel's channel and now pizza. I know, that's our goal, is to just make people hungry and, have a late night snack before. Thanks, Tabletopia, for popping that in the chat for anyone who wants to watch Holiday. She's great. So we each got 2 secret leaders. These are hidden information. Everything else in the game is public information in general. So on a turn, we kind of go through phases. And did you want to start, or did you want me to start?
You go.
Okay, I'll start. And what we do is we can get 4 purchases at the beginning of the game. 4, and we can buy from level 1 cards, which are just random top decked cards, and they each cost a gold. Or we can spend this kind of multi-use card thing. We can spend those cards to get a level 2 card from the shop over here. These are, generally speaking, upgraded versions of the level 1 cards. And we can also buy extra dice, which will give us more actions, and buy officers, which help mitigate the dice. They're like the workers in Castles of Burgundy, if anyone's played that.
Which I just learned how to play on the phone, actually. One of us will be with the baby, and then we have this ongoing Castles of Burgundy game on the phone. And so that was actually...
The app's really fun. It's been a great, someone's taking care of the baby, or trying to get the baby to go to sleep, and then we can just pull out and take turns on the Castles of Burgundy. So,
but
the dice alone make you want this one. Yeah, they've got a decent amount of weight. That was when Pia was opening the box. She immediately was like, "The dice are awesome." And this is actually the retail version of the game. There is a Kickstarter version, I think, with better components. I think most of these cardboard components are upgraded. I was looking into it, and it wasn't metal coins or anything like that. So
they were just talking about that on Tim's Meepleville. They were just talking about upgraded components. So
let the baby play. Well, yeah, Duke, you can come over here and wake up the baby and put him back to sleep if you'd like.
We could put like the die in their hand and see if they like drop it, and that could be their participation.
I am counting down the days until he can play board games, though, so I think it's a lot of days still.
So the countdown is long.
So I'm gonna spend my first coin to draw a card, and I'm gonna spend one more coin. Cool.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing. And I was gonna do that even if I was first player. Okay, and then that should I get a
Duke said he is on his way.
How did I think? You know, last time I spent way too much money early, so I'll wait.
Black Flames just followed us. Hey, welcome, Black Flames. This is Alan Grant. He's our good friend here. Oops, I'll get him on the big screen. He is taking a journey. Every time we get followed, he takes one more step in that journey. Tonight, his journey is to the land of Shaolia, and he's going to hopefully make it there by the night. Every time we get a follow, he takes another step in that journey. But thank you very much, Black Flames.
Thank you.
All right, so we just purchased our cards. Now we're going to build. So these cards are pretty cheap to build. They're just the level 1 cards. So I'm going to build 2 of them. So there's military victory in this and a culture victory in this. So your front row is where all your defensive buildings go. And so I'm going to be building these in my back row, the school and the farm. Atomic Juice is finding new board gamers the long way.
Yes.
Yes. Black Flames giving us hearts. So is Duke of Frank. Thank you guys.
Yeah, it was a bummer right before COVID hit. I mean, we were playing friends or games with our friends, but then we were meeting people at board game like meetups, and I'll pay the one for these. And then COVID happened, so then it's all about the 2-player games or the games online that are tolerable in that format, which is not as great.
So I got a 5 and a 4, which was perfect for me because those are the 2 numbers I needed. You also have 3 actions at the bottom that you can use any number with. So those are 2 gain gold actions and then 2 gain 2 officer actions. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to gain 3 gold from my farm. Actually, I'll turn these 2 back in. And then I'm going to gain 1 culture. Culture is this track down here, and it is one of the victory conditions. So I'm 1 out of 18 points to winning. So later tonight, after we're done with this, we're going to be playing Innovation, which is really exciting. We were very new to Innovation, which is...
We played it one time in an airport, and
yeah.
it was great. But I think actually we opened it after our trip, and we're like, "Whoa, this is really poorly returned in the box." And we're like, we probably were like running to our gate. We're like, but did you just see Black Flames is Romeo, our godson?
Oh, Black Flames, Romeo, yes.
Let's see. So 6.
So exciting.
Who are you rooting for? Your uncle or your aunt? We want to know.
It says lol. Panda Angel's lurking.
Thanks for the lurk, Panda Angel. I'm gonna do a trade, which gets me
Uncle Andrew lol.
Oh no! Good thing we won't be seeing each other anytime soon. That answer is unacceptable, Black Flames.
I like it.
Buy a turn higher.
Solomon says he's rooting for the baby. You know? I'm rooting for the baby too, because if the baby wins, it means the baby slept the whole time.
I'm gonna pay a mercenary at the market to attack Andrew's palace for 1 damage. And then I'm going to gain 2 gold, and then I'm going to gain 2 officers to have some flexibility with my dice roll. Yeah, all the starting meeples are great. I wish I could show you guys in a better way.
Hey, Minnie B, thanks for stopping by.
It is really cool.
It is fun. It's
visible.
It's definitely a game I haven't seen talked about too much. One of the things we've been trying to do is play games that we just don't see much content about out there. Not that we have a huge audience or anything, but it's fun to just be have a few people playing them. But next we're playing Innovation, a super popular game, so who knows?
This is the stream where we show really blurry components, but they're really awesome. So I wish you guys could see them.
One of these days we'll get a third camera, in which case we can show close-ups of the components.
Okay, so then that was a turn, right?
Now it's a turn, and then it's first player's turn.
So I'm going to buy a level 1 card. Blind. I'm going to buy a level 2 card, or buy another level card.
I do see a trend here where you're very into the military strategy.
It's just the cards I get. The cards are guiding my strategy. I'm reacting.
Ooh, Panda Angel says lots of people use their phones for additional cameras. That is a great idea.
That's the move.
We probably should figure out how to set the but that's
pro moves.
That's a
Thanks,
pro move
Panda
right there.
Angel.
Thanks for the tip.
And then you can buy as well.
All right, I am gonna buy a card. 2 cards.
Oh, that's good.
Perfect.
And then building phase. So I'm gonna build this farm for 1 gold.
Mini BCC doesn't notice that it's blurry on our phone, so that's great. It's probably because we have this giant screen up here. But anyone who's just joining us for the chat, we're playing Shaolia. It's a Kickstarter from last summer, or actually maybe last year, and then they re-kickstarted it in the winter. The retail version. This is just we didn't kickstart it. This is the retail version. It is available to purchase like Amazon or whatever. It's where I got it recently, and it's a fun little 2-player dueling game where you're either attacking each other, but you're also trying to do a culture victory. So it's not necessarily super aggressive.
You can choose to be aggressive or not.
Yeah, and for some reason P has been choosing to be very aggressive last night and tonight.
The cards have guided me that way. So did my secret leader. So did you already gain a culture?
I have a school over here.
Interesting.
Just build
someone was saying that they weren't doing anything aggressive, and then infantry pops up. And then
food for the people. You do have a farm. I was gonna say you don't even have a farm.
Then action phase.
Action phase. Okay.
Roll. Okay, and then you match the dice. Trade. Gain of gold. Oh no.
Mini B says yes, or they'll starve. Who wants that? This game can be a little messed up because last night I created an entire row of schools because they were cheap to build, and they were my things to take the hits from the military because I had other buildings I was trying to score points with.
Andrew put out his schools in the front, and he was like, "Human wall," and just set him out. Because there's a card that I had, I believe it was catapult, and you could take out the whole front row. But that's where Andrew put his school.
I didn't have any other room anywhere else, and I needed 1 or 2 schools to score, but so I just built like 6 of them.
Okay.
Duke says nay. Yeah, it was not a popular choice with my people.
And then we activate them. I rolled already.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you already activate?
No, I'm doing it now. But you can go ahead and do it because I'm not doing anything to you. This is just a commercial.
Because I think.
Oh, you're gonna do something to me. 1,
Actually,
2. Okay.
I'm just gaining gold.
1, 2. Me too. And then trade once.
Oh crap! A 5.
I'm gonna trade. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Then I'm going to gain 4 more gold. So I'll just gain another 5. Return 1.
There's no discard yet on level 1 cards?
Mm-mm.
No one's... Okay. This was a bad
Duke says,
idea.
what about the children? I felt a little bad doing it, but I just tried to create so many targets that she couldn't target all my culture locations.
What I do like about this game, because when I was new to games, or if I'm playing with people I don't know, I'm a little hesitant to be aggressive, especially if there's another way to win. But this is just, it's either culture or military, and so it doesn't feel as bad. There's other games we've played, like Clash of Cultures.
Says the person who does all the attacking. It feels terrible. It wasn't too bad. It's pretty easy to build buildings in here, so losing them doesn't feel...
It's not as devastating.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm taking a while. I don't really know what to do with my market turn because... hire a mercenary. Yes. I'm gonna hire... No. I'm not gonna hire a mercenary. I'm going to... Can I change this? I don't want to do this. Instead, I want to spend 1 guy, because 6 goes to 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes all the way around.
And then I'm going to turn it to a 1 and make it a farm to gain gold.
Feed the people!
1, 2, 3.
Alright, so I'm going to start here by... okay, so 1 gold.
So, Andrew,
2.
we played, one of the early games we got really into was Clash of Cultures. And that was a really funny game because we had a friend who was building like these wonders, right? That was getting her a bunch of points. And her husband didn't attack her. I wasn't near her at all, so I couldn't attack her. So Andrew... It had been a very peaceful game, but it's like, that's part of the game, is you can get attacked if you're not.
She just kept not building defenses. She spent all her resources on these cool wonders, getting so many points, and I was like, someone's got to do something about this.
They got a challenge.
It had to be me, because no one else on the table was willing to do it.
And she wasn't upset, but it was really funny, because it was the social situation was that everyone was kind of being nice to everybody. And her husband wasn't going to attack her, but there goes Andrew's armies to take it down. But I don't know if people feel comfortable in games attacking when I know that sometimes it's a little hard for some people, especially if there's social alliances.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, what are some games with conflict that you guys like in chat?
Let's see.
Feel free to let us know what your favorite high conflict games are. They're some of my favorite games.
Yeah, they are your favorite.
Even though I really dislike conflict in real life.
It's how you get that conflict or that aggression out, maybe. I'm trying to decide, if I'm going to be buying... No. Okay, I'm good. I'm not... Well, no. I'm going to get 1 card. I'm going to gain another card. Who shuffled these?
Me. I think.
I don't want to use up all my...
No,
okay,
I did.
I'm spending 4 to get another dice.
Who else is high going to be?
Another dice. Okay.
Cool.
Done.
All right. I am going to be... I'm going to clear this forest over here for 3.
Duke says, don't fall for the mind games.
Yes. You know, he's been on the bad end of a few of my mind games. And I've been on a bad end of a few of his mind games. Duke Frank is friend of the stream, friend of the stream, IRL.
IRL. I'm not I'm not building anything.
Yeah. Oh wait, I cleared that, and then I was going to build something different.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 2. Griff Dog, fast conflict-based card games like Dungeon Mayhem are the easiest for me. That is the purpose of them. Yeah, I haven't played Dungeon Mayhem, but I've seen the box around. It's that really small little... Does it look like a treasure chest? I've seen it at stores and stuff. But yeah, if it's high conflict, then I probably will enjoy it. Did you buy more dice already?
I bought more dice, yeah.
God.
I love dice chucking. Probably because
It's like the third turn. You're already buying dice.
Gives you more options.
It does.
I've grown to like high conflict games, and especially because I think we know now who likes high conflict games and like who's really fun to play them with, and so it's a fun experience.
I'm gonna do 1 damage to
my barricade. It's the first one to be attacked.
Barricade. I have to do it to your barricade.
Okay.
Yes, Griff Dog confirmed. Yeah, it's the one with the little box. Yeah, that it seems. I mean, the theme. I love the theme, and I love the little box. I like the conflict in Inish, as players can decide to manipulate it, and there are other paths to victory. Yes, that Inish is great. We've only played it 2 players, and I remember the first time we played, I was just immediately really mad at Pia because she was really good at it, and she destroyed me. But I really want to play it with more players. But it played well at 2 players.
Oh man, it's
Bones
5.
John.
It's 5 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, it's 5 in the morning. Oh, thank you, John, for joining us. Where are you? Where it's 5 in the morning? I would love to know where in the world that is. It's gotta be...
You don't have to disclose it if you don't want to.
Yeah, time zone maybe.
But cook my personal
England.
pizza.
Okay.
Enjoy your personal pizza. Your personal.
And thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. So, do you want to get your?
I got it all.
You got it all.
Yep.
Okay. I did not. I didn't see that it was happening. Getting. The last time we played this, there was a war elephant, and I was just so. I just wanted it so badly, but I did not have my engine going yet, and it was a really expensive purchase that really didn't yield the same results I wanted. So I'm trying to be a little bit more smart about.
I snuck in with a culture victory on that one. One cool thing about this game, and this is a pro or a con depending on who you are, is that there are a ton of modules to it, and which means that this is all the cards that we're playing with, but there's a whole other deck over here that you can play with, and they're just different things like caravans, banks, archers, a lot of different things, kind of thematically different. So this is, I think, the standard game, and then there's like a less high conflict version and a more conflict version and a 3-player version, and that's just all done by switching out cards from here. The base game of just the first module is fun. I would recommend that, but sometimes when there's too many options, it's hard to always make that decision. Sometimes it's easy just to pull out a game and be able to just go with it. So that could be a con for some people, I know.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Officer, you pay 2 officers to get a mineral?
You pay 1 mineral to get 2 officers.
Oh, you can't get minerals at this stage?
Mm-hmm.
No, my plan is...
Well, you're going to turn those officers into stone?
I was thinking thematically it didn't make sense, but I should have asked earlier. Okay, then instead I will...
Answering Duke Frank's question, this game immediately ends when either one of the conditions are met. So either culture gets to 18 or...
Your palace is in
flames.
flames.
Destroyed, yes.
Like at the end of the episode of Mulan. At the end of Mulan. When the palace didn't get destroyed, but it almost caught fire because of fireworks.
Yes.
Disney's Mulan, the animated one. Dang it. Oh no, I thought this is not good. Well, everything's falling apart now. Okay. Well, I will do a different... I guess I'll get Oh, wait a second. I can still do this move because to purchase, you buy the card, but you don't build it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, perfect. And then that is, I'm gonna
mansion.
pay
I had one of those once.
here.
I had the mansion for one turn last game, and then I got blown up.
I'm done.
Okay, I am going to buy one card and a dice.
It just ends, just like that.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
Oh, sorry. And then
you were deep in your turn.
Done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna build this barricade for one, and that's my turn.
And I'm not building anything.
Okay. Then roll the dice. The war elephant is kind of like in Lord of the Rings. They had war elephants.
The elephants.
Elephants.
They're giant. Duke Frank. Now the game ends. Yeah, the game ends when we're pretty far away from it at this point. But it's it ramps up very quickly. Mm-hmm. Suddenly,
your like military is like more efficient. Oh my gosh, there's 2 infantry out there. Okay, and then I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna
the elephants were evil, but I feel like me as an audience member, I always sympathized with them. Kind of rooted for the elephants. Not for their side, but just for the animals. They're really cool.
I'm hiring a mercenary, and then your barricade is gone.
No! And you get a point for that.
Oh, yes. So that's 1. And then my farm gets me 3. And then I'm just getting pieces, so it's your turn.
So I rolled a bunch of 6s, which I have no 6s out here. Yeah. But I did get... can you give me 3 coins? There.
You get 6?
I get 3 coins.
3.
And actually, I'm gonna grab
the art on the cards is really pretty too.
5 coins,
and then
a
2
culture,
gold, and 2 officers.
All right. And
that's a turn.
Yeah. They're pretty quick turns.
Oh, I forgot my leaders. Your leaders can do stuff too.
Yeah, we each have these leaders. They're secret information, and you can use them at any time to do kind of a big move, basically.
Oh, I forgot to do what I was supposed to do.
What were you supposed to do?
Nothing. We have no plans here. We're just living peaceful lives.
Okay, I'm gonna turn in these 3 to take the gin. And that's my buy.
I'm going to grab a 1 and pay another. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pay 1 more.
Got what you wanted?
Yes.
Okay, building phase. I'm going to build my gym. All my guys working out and ladies working out. There's some Shaolin monks on there. You see this? The art in this is very fun. It feels kind of like an app, like a mobile app. It's kind of the art style, but it's done really well. And the player boards here, like this player board doesn't even need to be here necessarily, but it's great.
I like it.
I guess it does. They do need for the score track.
Score track. Okay, here's my infantry, and then that's it.
That's it. All right. Roll those dice.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go first here. I'm gonna spend this guy. Okay. So I'm gonna gain 2 culture here. 1, 2 for my 2 schools. And that uses up one of my generals. And then I am going to deal 2 damage to the barricade.
So then 1 barricade's gone.
And I'm doing that because my gym allows me to add an attack token on an attack card before rolling the dice, which means it adds a die. But then these get used up as soon as they're used, so it's kind of... I don't know if we're going to be going through the motions of putting the token on there every single time, but... And then I'm going to be doing 2 damage to your other barricade.
2 damage to... Oh, okay. I'm defenseless. Okay, well... We are hitting you with 1 damage to your
So last time we played
long-term
this,
plan. Wait, no. I'm gonna get you. You're gaining so much money from that farm.
I have $1 right. That is a choice that you always have to make with the dice roll. Well, it's a little random. Obviously, you're subjected to the dice. But also...
Here, culture victory. I'm attacking your school.
Also, if you're generating points or generating damage, you're also not necessarily generating coins, which help fund your whole operation.
And then I'm trading in the market to get 2 minerals. And I'm getting gold and officers. That's it.
And you're at first.
Okay. I am going to...
Ooh, we're up to 40 followers. Look at that. Big 4-0.
Wow.
We're in the big leagues now.
That's awesome. More people to watch me lose strategy games, but win luck-based games. I'm not going to purchase anything. Well, I'm going to purchase 1 thing. 1 level 1. Perfect. Okay.
And I'm not... what am I?
Oh, that was really sad when I looked up
I'm gonna
and
get at least 1 card.
My whole board looked
Griff
really
Dog, congrats on hitting 40. Thanks, Griff Dog.
Oh, thank you.
You've been part of that journey. Here from the start. Many more to come, yeah. It's been fun.
Let's see.
Griff Dog, who are some of your favorite streamers out there? I know we've seen you in the chat for... Not that you have to choose some over others, but... Mm-hmm. Anyone's that we haven't seen you in the chat
with. Top 5.
Yeah, your top 5. There you go.
I'm gonna... And we're in build phase right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna build this ranch. I'm gonna upgrade my farm and pay the 3 coins and the mineral that I did not have earlier. And then, and here's my blacksmith, which is why I'm so low on minerals. Because I had this very early last game. I didn't know that I'd be mineral poor this game. Okay.
I am in...
Good?
Yeah. I have nothing to build with.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go with 3, 4. Oh no. Okay.
Very interesting. I've set up a really weird engine over here. It's really reliant on 5s and 1s.
I'm going to go here. That's a really bad use. But it's a lot. Okay. I'm gonna go with here. So, infantry is gonna deal 1 damage to this school. So that school is gone.
And I get to see a coin for destroying the building?
Extra coin.
Wait, did I get coins for destroying your building?
You did not. No.
Oh.
So you get 2.
Can I get those?
Yeah. 1, 2.
Retroactively. Thank you. We run a loose ship over here.
And then I'm paying to get 5 gold from this ranch, and then a mineral from this blacksmith. I used a lot. I had a really bad roll. And then 2 officers and 2 gold.
Perfect.
2 gold. Done.
Automod.
And then it's your turn, Andrew.
It is my turn. Griffdog says, Ruel, Panda, Board Game Blips, Meepleville, Chits and Giggles, and Silver Metal Tavern. All come to mind quickly.
Oh, Silver Metal. I've seen that person or that name, but I haven't seen.
We haven't seen their channel yet, so that's some good recommendations there.
Mm-hmm.
We love Meepleville, Panda, Board Game Blitz, and Ruel. And then we need to check out some of those other channels too.
Yeah. Definitely been watching more streamers as because of the pandemic. But actually, Andrew, you didn't really watch very many. It was me actually. I because of what I had to do for work from working from home. It was actually kind of nice to have some streamers in the background. And then ever since we started maternity leave, I've been looking for entertainment, things to keep me awake. Yeah. And it's just the right amount of like, I'm always like, oh, Andrew, they're playing this game. Do we have this game? Like, Andrew, I think when he tries to verbally get me excited about a game, I just can't like get into it. But if I'm watching someone play it or I see the components, I get really excited.
Yeah. I am going to be attacking your palace for 4 damage.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Let me get that. You get that gym bonus.
Oh, I should have been attacking your gym, not the students.
You can attack the students.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. Official stance of my empire is that you cannot attack our students. You should not attack our students. And then I am gonna get 2 more coins here. Oh wait, should I get something from the market? No. I'm gonna take the coins, and that's gonna be it.
What are life tokens?
They work just like the attack tokens, and they sit on something and give you an extra life for that building. So let's say you put this on your market, you'd have 3 life on your market.
Oh, got it.
And if you put it on something else, it doesn't actually go on there. It just heals it 1.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Griffdog says, West Coast times. That was actually when we started streaming. We're like, we're gonna be streaming too late for most everyone.
But we're like
time that works for us. So we're good.
But we figured if one friend stopped by or someone stopped by and wanted to talk board games, that was good enough for us. That's still fun. And then it's your turn.
Then I start. Right,
oh no.
2, 3, 4. 2 dice. And then I'm going to spend 2 on cards. That's 3 buys. And then I'm going to turn those cards into grab a card. Yes, the lockdown has been pretty tight in Washington in general.
But in our county as well.
In Pierce County as well. But streaming and online gaming has been great, and it's been especially fun being able to start this and be able to play some more games in person with Pia. So much of the game for me is just the physical components and being able to, even just roll the really nice dice, and you just miss out on all that. And then also, I love games where there's a secret trader or there's negotiation that have really high interaction. And when it comes to playing those games online, it's always it's kind of like there's like a blanket on those parts of the games. Like they're not ever as exciting as if you're doing it in person. Still a great option though, and I've been happy to have the online playing as an option, and friends to also get tabletop simulator and whatnot. get those.
Yeah, you guys have a good patience for it because for you all, it's like at least you're playing something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out.
Frank is asking what time's it 6 a.m. for me.
I'm trying to figure out. I really need to upgrade. Is there any? No. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, we could get it sounds like it's 5 a.m. in England, so maybe in an hour we can pick up those early morning people that are feeding their babies and they want something to do.
Gain 3 life tokens.
So, I do love the global reach of streaming. It's pretty crazy. We have played board games in a few different countries.
It would be fun to get some of my cousins, depending on their time. They oftentimes, because they don't have consoles for video games, it's more rare. They'll watch people on YouTube play. Like, that's what they'll do. I was always surprised. One of them was like, I have like a 6-hour bus ride, so I'm going to watch someone play Zelda, or not Zelda, but the new Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 15, I think, that they were watching.
And I was like, I guess that's what you would have to do if you were like interested, but you couldn't get. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to buy this mansion. 2 and 2.
All right, and next phase. The temple. What's the temple do? Ooh, 2 culture or 5 culture. That is insane. I am going to not build anything. You gonna build anything?
I'm gonna build this. Can you build something and move something, or can you unlock something during the build phase?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm unlocking this. And I'm building my mansion in the back.
I built my mansion in the front. Live Free Game Hard says, hi, says Duke of Frank. I live free game hard. I don't know how they're saying hi. Ruel says, funny, tonight on stream I was talking about the 6-hour bus ride from Manila to Baguio.
Oh!
What did you do during that 6-hour bus ride, Ruel?
Yeah,
I'd love to know.
Is it your turn? Or is it?
I'm not building anything.
Okay, then I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah.
Dice.
I feel like I've done a long trip to Baguio as well. My family, aunt and uncle, we lived with them for a little while, and it's a very windy road. For those who are not familiar with the Philippines, Baguio is really like not mountainous, but like higher up in altitude. And I would get so nauseous in the Jeeps, like driving up because it was just so windy, and sometimes people would smoke.
I'm gonna do a 5 and a 1 to do 4 damage to your palace.
Oh, I think this game is gonna. Andrew is employing a different strategy that's more aggressive. A strategy very similar to mine yesterday.
I'm learning. I just, the aggressive strategy looked so much fun when you did it against me.
The war elephant was.
And then I got my gold. And then I'm gonna trade. Ooh, I'm gonna trade those. Higher mercenaries.
I get one more die in my action phase. Can I roll it?
Yeah. Okay. I'm spending 4 coins to hire some mercenaries to do 2 more damage to your palace.
Oh, this is not good.
And finally, I am going to gain 2 coins.
Okay, I'm gonna deal 1 damage to your gym.
It says yes, constant curves in the road up to the mountain. Tricky 20! I wish I could picture this for PS5. Yeah, just throw us on, if you've got an iPad or something while you're playing.
Your phone, it can be really small.
Tell us if anyone gets any Apex wins while you guys are playing. Well, I ate all the food. Yeah, I did a long bus ride in China one time. It was a 12-hour bus ride through also very windy roads and a jungle. It was right after getting food poisoning, as I was just starting to feel better. I had to cross the border to get a stamp because I had two 30-day visas instead of one 60-day visa. And oh my gosh, that was not a fun bus ride. It was probably my least favorite bus ride ever. And I always actually wanted to go to Laos at some point, but all I could do was step across the border and just be like, I need water. I'm so dehydrated.
And then step back over.
12 hours each way. So, yeah, it was not a good time.
The organization you were with made a mistake and did the 30-day
they messed up my visa, and I, you know, the 12-hour bus ride wouldn't have been so bad by itself. I could survive that. I've been on long trips before, but
I'm employing my leader, the captain. I don't know how the captain heals my palace, but he's also a carpenter on the side and just helps fix it.
The captain?
Yeah. Because the life tokens. I always think about in Baguio, like Champorado, because it's higher up, it's warmer, or not warmer, colder. So then I feel like you get all the cozy foods. So Champorado, which is like a sweet rice with like cocoa and sweetened condensed milk. And sometimes people eat it with like a dried fish, which I don't remember ever eating it when I was younger, but I don't really necessarily think it's just like a saltiness to it because it's very crunchy. It doesn't. Most people think it doesn't taste very fishy, but I don't recall it specifically.
I don't think I've had it with fish. Sounds like I'd like to try it.
It's like it's a very feel like that's like a deep champorado. Like it's like.
I mean, I'm thinking of like salted caramel, like a little bit of saltiness to something that's sweet. It's really good stuff. Raul says, yes, champorado is so good there. I love the strawberry tahoe in the morning.
Ooh.
Do they have strawberries up there?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's more mountainous, so therefore it's a little colder, so strawberries can be grown.
I was surprised the first time I saw strawberries in the Philippines.
You're like, where are they growing? And then it's my turn. Okay. Here I am, first player.
Like a hurricane.
I'm going to build this temple. I'm going to build it. I asked this earlier. I can't resituate things. I'm scared.
You can destroy things and then build over them.
Ooh, no. Oh, wait, no. I'm not building it yet. I'm just grabbing it. And I don't have the... Do I flip? I don't know how this is going to work. No. I've got a plan. Okay.
So, Roel, you can help us brainstorm. You know, we're thinking about...
Okay. Are you purchasing anything?
No.
Okay.
Nor am I building anything.
Okay, I'm going to build...
Saving my money.
I can't build this, but I can build this. Okay.
You can help us think of some good. We love your idea of analog follow and things. So we got Dr. Grant last time, but I don't know. What do you like better? Do you like Dr. Grant if it's a different game? It's not dinosaur related. Do you like the Legends of the Hidden Temple guy here? Let us know which ones you like, or if you think we should just start with other ideas.
The rest of chat can also jump in.
Yes.
And give some suggestions.
Anyone can say anything.
We're shopping today. Yeah. I just rolled.
The rating idol. Yes, that's great. we can have him. I don't know. Do a dance or something.
I rolled. Did you roll?
Oh no.
You were workshopping.
I'm just like trying to think of different fun things we can do. I forgot about this Legends of the Hidden Temple thing. It's perfect.
It's been using. I don't know what it. I mean, I'm sure it's just for decor, but it was being used to like prop something up.
Yeah.
But I really don't know how, like, who left it at my door, but it's a pretty cool gift.
I mean, I like that. I'm enthusiastic about Dr. Alan Grant, so I can very easily.
It's a deep cut for you.
For me, and I can easily talk a lot about him. So maybe it's just a good one.
Oh, okay,
just a good one to have around.
So I'm going to deal 1 damage to your gym.
No.
And then I'm going to trade, and I'm going to hire a mercenary.
Did I roll my dice? I must have.
Oh, no. Yes, yeah, I'm going to hire a mercenary to do 2 damage. 1 here and 1 here. So your gym is gone. And then I'm going to... so that's it. I just did my trade.
No,
I'm getting...
Oh, I should have protected it.
Gold. I'm gaining a mineral.
Oh, we need a level 2 discard pile here.
Ooh, and I get a coin for destroying your gym. And then I'm getting 2 gold.
Yes, Griffdog, yeah. Dr. Alan Grant can be our follower welcomer. Maybe instead of helping him on his journey, I don't know why I thought of the journey thing. It was just kind of a spur of the moment type of thing, but maybe he's just gonna welcome people.
Yeah, it's funny because he's like a very grumpy person to be welcoming people, but that's probably the beauty of it.
But he's got a great line because Ellie says, "He left us! He left us!" And then Dr. Grant says, "But that's not what I'm gonna do." And maybe I can do that each time. He's never gonna leave you. He's going to be right here now that you're following him. And us. Oh, but I will have to do that a lot of times. I did that one summer. I worked at a summer camp, and that was my call and response.
So in our, as Andrew does his
I do my turn,
if you were in charge of a certain area in camp, you weren't required, but
it was
socially encouraged to create a call and response. So, like some people did, like, what was the big gulp one? They just said,
"Big gulp say," and then everyone else would say, "Well, see you later."
So, but it's like one person would say that, and then like 80 people would say the response. So
I rolled the
Andrew would scream like, "He left us! He left us!" And then the whole staff would say, "But that's not what I'm going to do." Or like big gulps. Then I don't know what that.
Yeah, that's from Dumb and Dumber.
I've never watched Dumb and Dumber, but these are the things where I'm like, there's all these references that people were doing. I can't remember what the other call and responses were, but for the whole year,
I'm gonna do 1 damage to your barricade.
Ooh, my barricade. For the whole year, you would just think about call and responses that you would want people to say.
To say I can't.
I can't remember. I don't know if Mono Josh, if you're still here, if you can remember any good call and responses. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you bought a catapult, huh?
I did.
Okay.
But I rolled terribly.
Okay.
All right. And then we're starting the next round. Getting ahead of me on dice. I gotta buy a die. Or you have them all. And then I am going to buy 1 card. 2 cards. I gotta replace some of these buildings we've been destroying. And 3 cards. And so I'm gonna get 2 points back. And then your turn to buy.
I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm saving up.
You're saving up?
Yep.
Okay, build phase. Okay, I'm gonna build.
I'm gonna build 2.
1 and build my second one here. Monoi says I used to Oh, and then yes. From the McDonald's thing. Yeah, that was when you were a lead for the counselors in training, and which I was one of.
So you would say
And so
and then the whole staff would say, "I'm loving it." That's great.
I think that was for counselor in training night out. to yeah.
It's so funny because it's probably been 10 years or so. It's obvious that we can't remember.
I guess so.
Oh wait. Oh yes, we're rolling.
Rolling. You hating?
Okay. 3.
Okay.
4.
3 gold.
Do all that, and then
I'm gonna do that. Then 2 gold.
1.
Then I'm gonna go to the market and I'm going to buy a
Market.
mineral for 2. Yeah, for 2. And then I'm going to hit you for 3. Well,
Barricade
I'm
first.
gonna do my first attack on your barricade.
Okay.
Destroys the barricade.
Do you get to spread out the attacks? Or does it all get...
Each card can only attack one location.
Oh, okay, so...
I have 3 cards attacking here, so...
Oh! No! Okay.
But they're only doing 1 damage each.
Okay.
That was a level 1 card, I think.
Okay.
It's okay. And... Ooh. Oh, you're gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna...
Thanks for hanging out, Ruel.
Hey, thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for raiding. And talking Chomperado.
And then I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you should leave. This is gonna be a slaughter. Get out. This didn't happen. To the temple? Yeah. How many?
2.
Oh my gosh, I was just gonna not bulk it up, but put defenses on it. It's dead. It didn't even get a chance. No. The turn order is so important that I could have saved it.
You can buy first player turned over there, by the way. We haven't done that.
Oh my gosh. That's so painful.
Ooh, and then I get 2 coins for destroying 2 buildings.
How do I get it back? I'm getting it back, and I'm building it again. From the ashes, we will rise.
You can always reach into the discard from the market to get cards back.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, because my plans have changed.
Yeah, you have a good weekend too, Ruel.
I'm going to attack you with my infantry, and attack this infantry to kill him for a coin.
Griffdog, I don't know if you told. I'm trying to remember what some of your favorite board games are.
So that's dead.
Oh.
And then
you get a coin for that.
Remember? Yeah, I got it. And then I'm going to be buying a card that was in the discard pile for 3. I'm gonna get my temple back in pieces. And then I'm gonna gain 6 gold. And I'm going to gain 2 gold and 2 officers. 2 gold, 2 officers. And that's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. And
you know what? It should be in a shallower container.
There we go. I was like, you're struggling to get this coin out of there.
I have all these resources and nothing to... Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, so you get first player this.
Okay. No, I needed to do it though. Oh no. Okay. My turn. I'm going to...
See you, Manoi. It was fun hanging out with you. Tell Black Flames to go to bed. Just kidding. I don't know if he's still on here.
I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to draw another card. I'm going to draw... I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
All right. And I am going to...
And we're going to build.
Oh, wait. I need to draw my cards. 3.
I need more market actions.
Turn these 3 cards into this. There we go.
Okay. Build phase. Watch this. I'm going to unlock this. I'm going to build a blacksmith, an infantry, and a market.
Oh.
I'm finally using my base well. My people are like, why are you not building over here?
In that forest?
Yeah.
They're beautiful trees, though. They're beautiful trees. Look at these trees.
Okay.
In the chat, look at
and
these
then
trees.
we're going to roll.
Why would you cut those down?
Oh, you've been buying dice, too.
Yeah, because I know what you do. You can get 1,000 dice
Oh, my
and
God.
die. That's what happened before.
5.
This has happened before and will happen again.
6. Okay. Watch out. Ready? I'm gonna gain mineral. I'm gonna deal a damage
to
your catapult. I'm going to deal another damage to this catapult. I'm gonna go to the market and pay 2 to get a mercenary and attack your palace twice. And then I'm going to go to the market again and attack your palace twice again.
What?
That's my move.
Interesting. Ooh. Surprised you didn't kill my catapult.
Oh, wait. Okay. That's what I meant to say for the last 2, not the palace.
I shouldn't have said it. I've made a huge mistake.
We don't have to. Because I wouldn't have noticed, so I need to get a notepad to write down my plans. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm about to use it.
Oh no. Okay. Do your worst, catapult.
Right,
my gosh. This is it. No, it's not.
No, it's 1 damage to your front row.
Ooh, I don't know what happened. I just blacked out. 1, 2. Ooh.
All right, and then I couldn't do that, and then I'm gonna deal 2 damage to your palace.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm gonna gain 3 gold. Oh, this is so much easier to get gold from. And I am going to gain 2 officers. All right, how much damage is on your town?
6, 9.
9. If I get 12, then I win.
Not good. Not good. Not good. Okay.
All right, my turn to start with. I am going to buy 2 cards. Your turn.
I forgot that I had nothing. Doing nothing. Nope, I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah,
okay.
Nothing.
I am going to, for the build phase, I'm going to clear those trees. beautiful trees. And then, are you gonna build anything?
No.
I got you. You could build it then. Right. Hold on to your butts.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Here.
Okay, I'm gonna do 1 damage to everything in your front row.
Oh. This is why it's turn order, because you're just gonna kill. You're killing everything.
Which gives me 4 coins.
Oh my gosh.
And then I am going to go to the trading house and buy 3 attack tokens.
This is not good.
1,
Trade.
2,
Discard pile. Should I do
3.
that?
No. I'm gonna
No.
put them here. And then I'm gonna attack you with this infantry in your palace.
Oh, here it goes.
3 damage, which I think is enough.
Yeah, it is. Dead. Oh no.
Yes.
Let it be known that I actually was trying to.
She taught me the ways of the military victory yesterday when we were playing this.
Oh man, good game. I actually did want to try and do a cultural victory, but none of the cards that were coming out were getting culture early, and so I was like, well, I'm going for military again. So.
Yeah, I think the walls are super important if you're going for purely culture, because you can earn culture points really fast if you. Because this one gets you 5.
Yeah, I would have loved to build it. It was,
you did build it.
I built it, and then it barely. They like cut the welcome ceremony, not banner, but like the ribbon, and then it immediately.
Then a catapult ball came and destroyed it.
I was really excited to get a few cultural buildings, but.
GG, Atomic Juice Box says GG, yes. All right, we are, give us 1 minute while we set up Innovation.
If you'd like to stay...
If you'd like to stay and watch us play Innovation,
we
feel
are...
free to join.
Yeah, do you want to go grab it?
Yeah, I'll
start putting this away. It's like it's a popular game. A lot of people really like it, and I do too. We realized we were playing it wrong, so also... be aware that this is the stream that gets a lot of rules wrong, and we have a lot of fun anyways. But recently, the reason why I wanted to play it actually is because I really liked the podcast Board Game Barrage. It's Andrew's favorite podcast, and ever since we've been out for paternity and maternity leave, it's been one that I've been liking to listen to. I like how they have a lot of varying opinions about games. And so they were just talking about Innovation recently, and it made me want to play it again, since we just played it that one time at the airport. But I really like Civilizations, right? Sid Meier's Civilizations as a video game. So it's a pretty easy game for me to like in terms of theme. And one of the things that I realize is that I kind of have a bias against card games for some reason. I think it's just because I really like components in board games. So I'm always like, oh, a card game is not as substantial. And maybe it's because maybe most of the card games we've played before, prior to getting some different games or prior to innovation, are a little bit more like party games. I'm guessing, like, I'm thinking more like Bang, right, Andrew?
Yeah, Bang's a party game. Bang is fun.
Yeah, Atomic Juice Box. Innovation is one I wish I could get onto the table more.
Yeah, I was really excited to get it back in the... I got it probably a year ago in a trade, and I got the ILO version, which just looks so much nicer than the one that they sell on Amazon right now, which is kind of like a black and white theme. And, this one has art on each of the cards, and you'll see in a second here that it looks a little different than the... You can get this version... you can get this version... Might be sold in Canada or something, so I think Board Game Bliss or something, I think, is a Canadian board game website. But it is available. But yeah, it was one that we played once, and Pia kind of bounced off of it the first time we played it. It wasn't her favorite.
I think it wasn't my favorite because we were traveling, and I'm not an anxious I'm an anxious person in general, I guess, but I think the setting of like being in the airport, which I don't hate airports like some people, but I think I was like, we need to be paying attention to where we need to go. So it wasn't the best setting probably for me to be relaxed to play it. Also, we had all our bags with us, and there was very little space, so it was like we have a picture, and the game is so cramped because we had all our luggage. I believe we were in Hong Kong. Was that it? So I think that affected the game a little bit. But just like board game streamers, the Board Game Barrage as a podcast, them talking about it made me like, oh, I want to play it again. But it's actually a game that I think I was talking to Josh, who was on the chat earlier. He's my cousin, and he talks about how he doesn't like learning new games. He just wants to play a game over and over. And I feel like this is the one that I wanted him to see because I think there's like a lot of depth to it. And we rarely get to play games very often.
The same game.
The same game very often. So I want to be able to like develop strategies with this game. Yeah. Travel is stressful on its own.
Yeah, it was shame on me for picking our travel game. I was too ambitious. I wanted to play something new. I should have grabbed something like comfortable and a little bit easier to just play. Without having to learn a whole new system. And I didn't quite realize that this game was definitely more complex than I thought it was going to be. But now that we've played 3 times, and this will be our 4th time, it's starting to come alive a little bit more. I'm seeing some of the strategies and the depth that a lot of people talk about. So, Griffdogs says Shot and Totten is one of my fast travel games. I really want to play that one. I see the box everywhere. It's definitely one of those quick little... is that good at 2 players, or... remind me how it plays like. I can picture the box. I probably should look at the camera more instead of the screen.
Grip Dog is over there.
Yeah.
Comic Juice Box is over there. Can you go first?
Yes.
Well, is there where is this? Oh no, this is it. Sorry, I was looking for the play read.
So if you haven't played, you have 3 options. You either draw a card from the age that you're in, which is the highest number in your tableau. You can play a card from your hand. You can dominate, which is claiming one of these eras as a domination. And if you do that, that's the win condition. You're trying to win by getting 6 domination cards. And then finally, it's activating, and this is the most where the game is, activating your cards. They have really crazy, wild actions that ramp up really quickly, and you're doing some pretty crazy things about halfway through the game. So I'm going to play writing, so we now know how to write. And I am going to draw a 2, which is the action on writing.
Legit Republic of Blanketsburg. We'll begin with metalworking. So, and then that's 1. And then, did you activate, or did you draw? I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna activate, or I'm not gonna draw. I'm gonna play, and I'm gonna draw.
All right, so I'm going to play this Age 2 card, which now allows me to reach and grab cards from Age 2, which kind of skips ahead a little bit. And Griffdogs is it's only 2-player game. So players compete over stones in the middle using poker-style hands. They lay stones on each side of the stones. They play the poker-style hands on each side of the stones. Oh, okay, that reminds me of Hanamikoji a little bit, where you're competing over something in the middle. Oh, it's Knizia.
That's the
selling point. I love Knizia. He's probably my favorite designer.
Your favorite?
I don't know. It's between him and Eric Lang, who have very different design ethos. Or Cole Worley. Those are my 3 that I really like, and they're all very, very different.
Well, maybe they're all your favorite of those various genres, maybe.
Yeah, I think Knizia is just the streamlined nature of all the games, how easy they are to learn, and then how you could just play them over and over and over again, and they're still fun. And Battle Lines. Duke of Frank, who was in the chat earlier, him and his wife love Battle Lines, and they are always talking about Battle Lines. So that's good to hear.
Yeah, Duke of Frank and his wife, they're the ones that I played, like, my first really, like, aggressive, high player interaction, like, aggression games. And I learned to really like it because they love when good moves are pulled off and whatnot. And I didn't feel, like, bad messing with someone. And I was like, oh, this feels really great. The evil side, or not evil. I was just like tapping into that, like, I'm gonna get you. And I think then I was like, oh, I realize I like aggressive games with the right people.
Mm-hmm. So I drew a card and played a card.
Drew a card, played a card.
You might recognize this one.
Oh no. I demand you transfer 1 from your influence to my influence.
I played this card earlier today. And stole like
5
points over a number of turns.
It was so as long as I don't have influence in my.
Yeah, you could just not score points. That's great. Great idea.
I'm not gonna gain 1s. That's the thing. I'm gonna just jump over this. Okay, I'm going to play.
I support your strategy for not scoring points.
I'm gonna play this. Actually, no. I'm gonna draw 1, and then I'm gonna draw another. That's my turn.
All right, I am going to draw a 2.
Ooh, you guys.
Okay, and then I'm gonna play the 2 here. That's right.
Your civilization is very
mathematics, philosophy, map making.
You know, big brains over there.
Intelligent. You know, we're really going for the intelligence over here.
Well, we are engineers here. Metalworking and tools. I'm gonna play that, and then I'm gonna play it and then activate it.
Yeah, Group Dog, I feel like that speaks to me pretty well. He's saying it was a rethemed version of Battle Lines with a funny / crazy Scottish art and updated components. And I will say that the theme of Battle Line never really spoke to me in a deep way. But if it's been updated and rethemed, then thanks for letting me know. That's might be one that we have to get. We're getting a lot more 2-player games to the table these days, so.
Yeah, it's a bummer. There's a couple of games that people review online, and I'm like, Andrew, what about this game? And you're like, that's not good 2-player, or like that's high negotiation. Like we like negotiation games and games with traders, but that's just not one that's very good online or possible 2-player.
I'm going to grab this, and then it says you may recycle a card from your hand. If you do, draw and put it into play a value 1 higher than the card you recycled. I'm going to recycle this road building. Recycling is returning a card face down to the bottom of the draw pile. So I'm going to return this 2 to the bottom of the draw pile. But that means I can draw and put into play a card 1 higher. So I'm jumping again to age 3 and putting my age 3 yellow card machinery into play. The combos in this game are very satisfying when you get a couple cards that work off each other.
Okay, I'm gonna do metalworking, draw and reveal 1. It does not have a castle, so it's going in my hand. And then I'm gonna do it again. It's going in my hand.
Okay, sorry. I'm reading some of these cards here.
I'm reading the chat where I feel like we're gonna acquire a new game soon.
You know, Ruel was, and I should have called him out on this before. He got me the okay to order Rococo Deluxe.
Ruel and
He's on his way now.
Ruel and Andrew used what is it called? Duke of Frank. What is the term he uses? Like a mind assault. Both Ruel and Andrew used a mind assault and wore me down, and now Andrew got Rococo Deluxe. Andrew showed me what video was it? Was it a Thinker Themer video, or was it a?
I think it was a Shut Up and Sit Down's review.
Shut Up and Sit Down's review. And then
they talk a lot about how expensive the game is in that review, so it was not the easiest sell. But we got it. That's right. $15 is a much more reasonable price.
Yeah, I feel like Grip Dog's like definitely try or hit the game he's proposing. He's not even proposing it. He's just mentioning that it's $15. I think Roel was like, buy it. Buy Rococo Deluxe.
And then I'm going to play this card.
I'm going to do metalworking. No, you know what? If I score it, you're going to make me give you your 1s. Unless I have enough. Nope, not going to do it. Not gonna give you those free points.
You should score some points.
Gonna draw, and then
Atomic
I'm going.
Juice Box informing. Yeah, he's informing us. He's definitely not selling us on Shot and Totten right now.
I feel like
the thing is, Kenichi's got like 500 games.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's why I was like, how's there a game of his that you don't know about?
We will never know about all of them.
We will never
own all of them because our board game closet cannot fit them all.
It is unknowable. I don't
even know if Dr. Knizia knows all his own games at this point. He has to have forgotten some.
And then
what are some of your guys', if you like Dr. Rainier Knizia, you guys have any favorites of his?
Ooh, should I have done that?
Eagle Griffin Games knows how to lighten the bank account. I like Vital Lacerda, so Eagle Griffin gets a lot of my money. Their deluxe edition. Yeah, we are going to be trying out So we've only played what was it? Lisboa, and it was taught to us by some friends, and we weren't necessarily expecting to play a super heavy game when we went over, so it was a little rough, and we didn't quite have the context of knowing who Vital Lacerda was at the time. So now that I've like thought about it a lot, and I'm like, okay, I
mentally
know
prepared.
I've prepared myself. Like I really want to play some of those games and try them out. And so I got on the last Kickstarter. I got Kanban and Escape Plan, and so we'll be trying those out sometime. Hopefully.
Yeah, you were reading the
so. Yeah, I've been reading the rules to try to figure them out. They weren't as insane as I thought they were going to be. They were still complex, but the way people talk about them, I thought they were going to be a lot worse. Is your turn over?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any cards in your hand?
Quest for El Dorado.
Yes.
Yeah. I have no cards in my hand.
I love Quest for El Dorado.
That was a game that we played with some friends at a cabin, and I think within like 2 turns or 3 turns, they were like, we're gonna buy this game. We were not, there was like no Wi-Fi, or it was kind of remote. So they're like, the next time we have service, it's going in the cart. But yeah, I really liked El Dorado. And one of the games too, or one of the people we played with, they are similar to me before, where they'd rather just be chatting than playing a game. Like that's how they want to be interacting with people socially. So whenever we have them play a game, we're really picky because they could easily, they're writing the like, I will never play games. Not never play games, but they...
One bad experience and they may never play again.
Yeah, that's what it is. So that was a game that we were like, we feel really confident that they'll like it because it's a race game, so it's very intuitive, but also it's a fun theme.
I don't think I've ever had a bad experience introducing a Knizia game to someone.
Is that El Dorado?
Yeah, I
didn't know that. Okay.
You know, he doesn't do a lot of the new trends in board games. He's just kind of on his own wavelength. But every once in a while, he'll just step into a trend, like, for example, Quest for El Dorado's deck building. He's just like, I'm going to make my deck building game, and it's going to be better than the rest of them. And then he's going to walk away and not make any more.
This mic drop.
Yeah.
Quest for El Dorado, and then I'm done.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about My City and Legacy games and Polyomino games. It's like, I don't do this very usually, but I'm going to make a really good one, and then I'm just going to leave.
Maybe he just has one of those, like, a brain of a lifetime, where it's just like, hey, that was interesting, like, I want to try it, because it's fun for my brain to, like play with this system, and then it's like, well, I did it, and now I'm gone.
Yeah. I listened to an interview of him once, and he does definitely give off, like, mad scientist vibes.
Oh, really?
I mean, not too crazy, but they were asking him if he plays other board games. He's like, no, I have too many ideas.
Okay, so am I protected now?
Gil Goot says you can play Shot and Top just a standard deck of cards, except for the tactic cards.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, it's good to know. I do know that in that same interview, Dr. Knizia, he talked a lot about how when he does his designs, he's using standard playing cards, standard dice, and then from there, he's customizing them or changing them into the game that he eventually ends up with. But he's like, there's such great things to just build a design with and test out ideas.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think a lot of those things can boil down in some way to those components.
I have a question. Mm-hmm. Because I have a 3 out here, can I draw from 3s now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you jumped up. Where'd you get the 3?
Not saying, you were chatting. I guess that makes sense, because if you're using cards, you're using that constraint, and it's probably easy for people to like orient themselves to it. Does anyone or anyone in the chat ever want to make a game? That's one thing that non-gamers always ask Andrew, because he loves games. Like if he would ever, I'm gonna play a card, draw a card, play a card. They always ask Andrew if he has any plans of making a game. That's like that's their second question. They're like, oh, you like games as a hobby? Like, Andrew, are you gonna make a game? And you usually say like, I just like playing games.
Yeah,
like
every once in a while, when I'm listening to a podcast or I'm playing something, I'll get a random idea and write it down. But we don't really have the group to play test, and I have so many games that are well play tested and just I know are great. If I'm sitting down to play a game, I want to play this. It's the opposite of Dr. Knitzio's answer.
There's too many games to play. I don't have enough ideas instead of I have too many ideas.
Griffdog says that before you play, just did a YouTube playthrough of Kanban EV.
Oh.
That's great. Yes, I love Before You Play. We actually...
They play all of his games online.
All the Lacerda games. Yeah, we... I watched Escape Plan.
Oh, I should definitely...
Did you watch that?
No, I didn't yet. I should watch it. It helps me. I think watching those videos helped me feel less intimidated.
I'm going to recycle a card from my hand. So it's this red one here.
I think I'm also really visual. And I would feel bad because Andrew is the one that learns the games and sets up the games. And usually, especially if it's a big game, if he sets it all up and then like we don't get to it or something comes up, I feel bad. So I rather like watch a video and kind of get hyped for it first. And it's nice to hear it a couple times.
Play that
first before you play. Talks about it, then Andrew explains it. Okay.
Yeah, Griffdog says, especially with the big and complex games, it helps me think through the process. For sure, there's always things I miss with the complex games too. There's a little rule here or a step there, and I'll get to halfway or all the way through the game. I'm like, oh my gosh, can't believe I didn't do that. Atomic Juice Box. I like to think about game ideas, but probably won't take anything past the idea stage. Yeah, same spot we are at then.
I recently saw, because Andrew and I really like role-playing games as well. We don't play it as much because if...
I'm going to grab a 3.
If
and then
we do play a role-playing game...
Recycle a card from your hand. The 3. And then grab...
Oh. Is that something I can do?
That's my ability here. Oh yeah, I have 2, 3.
I can do it. I don't have anything in my hand though.
Yeah, I have all these abilities that do things to your hand, but I can't use any of it.
I have no cards, but I forgot what I was saying. We like role-playing games, but usually the burden for role-playing games in our friend group is for Andrew to DM.
We have a couple friends who DM, but it's on and off from time to time.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it's similar where I recently saw a Kickstarter of a game that I would have loved to make because it's like it's like a kids role playing game, but it encourages kids or the players to like map make and draw the characters. But I often don't really have any ideas for games. I want to know what your ideas are. I haven't seen this Google Keep Note yet.
Usually I'm driving, so I have to like remind myself, and then when I pull over, I write it.
Demand. Ooh. I'm gonna draw another. Okay, then.
Okay, I'm going to place this down, and then draw a 4.
Interesting.
We're doing a bad job at scoring influence.
Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot of it. Well, I'm also afraid
I've covered that card up, by the way.
you may put into play all the cards from your yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything. Where was I? Yeah, I don't have any.
You have some good actions out there.
I know, but I can't like do anything at the moment with them.
Because we have no more 3s if it provides.
Oh, I see. I was like, that's a great action. Your optics. What are you doing? Not using it.
my engineers and I have like developed all this stuff, but we have not influenced anyone with it. Draw and reveal. Okay. I guess I'll play this. Let's see. You may put into play. Okay. Draw and reveal a 4. For every 3. Oh, I don't have that. No. That's not happening yet. I'm going to play this. And I'm going to play this. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm going to draw 2 4s.
Active cards are the cards on top, right?
Yeah. Just the top card.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I demand you transfer all your active cards that provide castles to my influence.
Ooh. To your influence.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4 castles. Do you have enough castles to do that?
Oh, I didn't see that one. Shh. Okay, never mind.
We're tied. You have to have more castles
no,
than me. Ha-ha!
Bummer. Draw and reveal a 4. I didn't see that one. Okay, never mind.
Eagle Griffin Games has been recent, not discovery of mine, but maybe an investment. I've never bought one of their games before until I got into the Kickstarter last year for Kanban. And then those showed up. And then Rococo started getting all these positive reviews. And I was like, oh my gosh, these games are... I love the production of these games.
Okay. We have no influence. All these cards are to manipulate influence.
Yeah. That's gonna change.
Uh-oh.
I may recycle a card from your hand. If you do, score a card from your hand for every 2 light bulbs. So I'm gonna recycle. And recycle is place it at the bottom of the draw pile, right?
You have 4 light bulbs.
I'm gonna recycle.
I have 4 light bulbs. Can I do it too?
You can also do this. So
okay, you may
I'm
recycle.
gonna recycle, and then I can score a card for every 2 light bulbs that I have. So I'm gonna score these 2 4s. So I have 5
So
light
you may
bulbs.
recycle a card from your hand. I'm gonna do this one.
You have to have more light bulbs than me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I keep not seeing this. Can I do this here?
Okay, so I did that on purpose.
Trickery.
It's because it's in the camera. So
Oh, I see. Oh, that's fair. You can put it down.
And then my second action is I'm going to claim
no.
the first domain. Took us a long time to get this far.
We're innovation noobs. Okay.
Griff says, gotta run, folks. It's been great to share time with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. It's been super fun.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate the hopes and the good luck with the baby. Sleep. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's see.
How is the baby doing?
I demand.
It's been so quiet.
Uh-oh. It was muted, but he's
No,
sleeping.
it was at volume.
Oh, volume 1. Let's see. I demand you. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Now I can do this. No, I can't. I have 3. I don't have more than you. Draw and reveal a 3 for every. Draw and reveal a 4 for every 3 castles. You have a 3, so I can draw a 4. If any of these cards are red, recycle them. Otherwise, put them to your hand. Put a card into play from your hand, and then score a card from your hand. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in play, and I'm gonna put a card in play. Okay. Next.
Okay, I am going to draw. Okay, I'm gonna draw. And I am going to play.
I'm going to activate this. Draw and reveal a 4. Oh, wait, no. I don't have the cards. So I'm going to draw 4 and then draw 4.
I demand you transfer an active card that provides you a castle into my influence. Thank you very much. And that's my first action. If at least one card has been transferred due to the supremacy dogma, draw and score a 2. And then I'm going to do it again.
Ooh.
Your other castle card, please.
No! That one was such a good card. Okay.
Oh. This game is wild. Some things you can do.
What they splayed left? None of them are splayed right now. Okay, I'm placing this, and then I'm going to draw and play a 5. And put into play a 5. Then.
Shoot! You just blocked me from doing more gunpowder.
Yes.
I was gonna keep doing that action.
That was the mistake I made this afternoon when there was a card you were just destroying me with.
I am going to dominate the second age and the third age.
Oh my gosh! What is?
I have 11, 16, 18.
Yikes! I have 4. So I'm gonna activate coal. So watch out. Here we go. We are burning coal over here. So draw an archive of 5. What's archive again? Archive is, I can answer this question. Place a card at the bottom. Place a card on the bottom of the pile of its color. Draw an archive of 5. So I just draw it and then I'm just going to draw it and put it at the bottom, right?
Of one of these things here. Remember, recycle is in the bottom out here, and archive.
Got it. Okay, so I'm going to archive it here, and then you may splay the cards right. So they're going to go this way, and then because I'm beating you in
also,
red.
welcome to the stream, anyone who's just joining us. We are playing Innovation. I know it looks like a big mess of cards, but we messy. There's just a lot of stacks of cards in this game. So,
you may score one of your active cards. If you do, you score the card beneath it. So these are my active cards, right?
Mm-hmm. You score all the cards beneath it?
You can also score
the next card beneath it. Okay.
I'm gonna do this one. Okay.
There you go. And my turn. Still got those areas there.
We are playing, it's Andrew's trying to decide, we are playing Innovation. It's a game that has been advertised to me as a favorite of lots of people's. And Andrew's currently winning, but there is a comeback that I'm planning right now. He won't see it coming because I am not even sure how it's gonna come to
it's
be.
Your turn. I'm drawing cards.
I'm gonna draw. Let's see. I'm going to draw 5. I'm gonna archive it under. If I don't have anything to archive it in, like I don't have a green, I just start a new thing, right?
I think so, yeah.
And you can score one of your active cards. And if I do, the one beneath it will be. So I'm going to do these 2.
You do 2?
You score the top card and you score the card beneath it.
Okay, got it.
Coal, baby.
Okay. This is a light bulb action. I've got 4 light bulbs. How many do you have? You have 5. Okay, so
1,
you'll be able to
2,
do this
3,
too.
4,
after
5,
this.
6.
To
have
draw
6.
and reveal 3 6s.
What if I have more than you?
Then you'll be able to do it.
Oh.
Because this is not an aggressive action. So draw 3. If 2 or more of the drawn cards are the same color, recycle the drawn cards and all cards in your hand. Otherwise, add them to your hand. Those are 2 of the same color. Very interesting. Oh, there's so few 6 cards.
And then I'm gonna do that, right? What is
Yeah,
the
you
thing?
get to do that. Yeah.
What is it? What am I doing?
Draw 3 cards, and if 2 are or more of the same color.
Is it
Have
6?
Yeah, 6. Have we grabbed any
1,
6s?
2, no, 3, and then was it if 2 or more are the same color?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You get to keep them.
Yes. And I play them or are they in my hand?
There you go.
Nice. Okay.
That's messed up. Do you have any 6 cards other than that?
Nope.
Wow. I gave her so much.
That's what I said. I said that there's going to be a comeback, and no one's going to see it coming.
Come from me.
So it's my turn.
I feel like there should be more. Are we missing some cards?
From your hand to your influence.
Oh, there's 1 5 in there.
Your hand to your influence. Ooh, I like that card. I'm going to play this card, and then I'm going to do the action. I demand you transfer. Do you have anything in your hand?
No.
Oh.
I don't.
Then I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm going to play...
Did the 6s and the 9s commingle?
You may put into play all
Maybe
the
they're just
highest
less
cards from your influence. Highest cards. No, that's awful. I don't want to do that. Well, let's see. Bad news. Nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna do this move. Draw an archive of 5. Display cards to the right if I would like to. Score 1 of your active cards. I'm going to score this one, and then I'm going to score the card beneath it. Coal.
She's making a lot of points all of a sudden. How many do you have?
Let's see. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 28.
That's enough for the next 2. But did you use all your actions already?
Yeah.
It takes an action to.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
It's okay. I won't be able to do anything about it. I will do this. I demand. Wait, do you have any? You have 2 castles. And I have 2 castles. Boo! Can't do that. I don't demand anything.
Our castles are protecting our coal.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to draw 5.
Okay.
And, I still got to finish. I get 2 actions. 2 actions. I know you're excited. Okay. How many crowns do you have? 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna play this.
I'm going to do the dominance. Dominate.
For 4 or 5.
Yep. On the board.
Okay. I demand you transfer 2 cards of value 4 or less from your influence to my influence.
4 or less.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you just my 3s.
Yeah, you can do that.
What is that? Which one is that?
Pirate code.
Yellows. I only have 2 yellows. Got it. I see what you're
And
doing.
if at least 1 card has been transferred due to this supremacy dogma, score your lowest active crown card. Oh, then I won't have more crowns than you. Oh wait, I will.
Why?
Because the one underneath it had crowns. So 8, 14, 16, 18, 24, 26.
Atomic Juice Box. If
I'm
you're
going to do
still
that again.
here.
I'm going to do that one more time. I demand you transfer 2 cards, value 4 or less.
Oh, man. Atomic Juice Box, if you're still here. I think you were the one who said that you wished you got this game to the table more, if I recall. What's the reason that it doesn't get to the table? I'm always curious about kind of what people are able to play or not able to play.
It is your turn.
I'm going to play this blue so that nonsense doesn't happen to me again.
It wasn't nonsense. It was really awesome.
Do you have any cards in your hand?
I have no cards.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna draw an archive of 5. Score 1 active card. I'll scoot this closer to me. Wait a second. Okay. I'm gonna score these 2 cards.
Was there 6 in there?
Mm-hmm. Done.
And I am going to dominate 6 and 7.
No, uh-oh. Are we done?
I need 6. I need 1 more domination card.
This is where... Wait, where are the cards that are supposed to help us with... Oh, there they are. Right in front of me. You know what? I think I almost got the military one, but I didn't. Dominate this card and you need all 5 colors in your zone aren't displayed upper right. No, I didn't get that.
Yeah, none of us have the last symbol, which I think is... Because one of them only
Dominate
comes out
this card
at
the end.
7.
Dominate as soon as all 5 of your active cards are valuable.
Atomic Juice Box, still here. I think it just doesn't look amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the Asmodi version, and it's a little too chaotic for a lot of people, yeah.
What's Asmodi? I'm not familiar.
It's the publisher. I can show you I can probably pull it up, actually. It's actually the version that we had the picture of.
Oh, yeah. When I saw the picture, I was like, wait a second. That's not the game we're playing, but it is.
That's why when I was in a math trade, and I saw someone had... this version of the game, and I was always interested in the game, mostly because of Board Game Barrage. But, yeah, I think I definitely agree that it is not an attractive-looking box, and the cards are pretty flat. For the chat, anyone who's looking, it looks like...
Oh, yeah.
It looks like this.
The card art is rough. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, the box is actually kind of has like a style to it, so like a stylized.
And for a game that looks really serious, this box does, and for something that's so wild and crazy, I think it's a little bit of a mismatch.
Oh, like it's like people don't know what to expect when they see it, and so they might misjudge it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious. I'm gonna have to look at the card art after we're done with this.
I don't think the other version really has much art on the cards. It's mostly just these symbols.
Yeah, I
think I haven't seen it myself.
That's the hard thing with, I think, again, out of our group of friends, Andrew's the most deep into board games, and so how the box looks it really affects how people, like what people are willing to play. You could probably get them to play if it was your birthday. And you were like, this is the game I want to play, please. The art doesn't look good, but I want to play it. It's supposed to be the best game. What's the game that is like that you were...
El Grande. That's a game that's been on the top of my to playlist. And I've had it over a year. And I'm really excited to play it. I've heard it's one of the best area control games. And area control is one of my favorite mechanics. So... yeah, I'm very hyped to play it eventually, but it looks ugly. It does not look inviting, I guess. It looks like it's straight from the mid-2000s or late 90s. It looks when it was made. And it's not really trying to reach any new audiences with its art.
23.
I got 30.
Dang it.
35, and that was the 7. So
Oh,
the next one is for 40.
Oh my gosh, this is not good. Not good at all. I was doing so well, and then you had that card with the... What card was that? I need to remember.
The pirate code.
Pirates are ruining my civilization. I demand you transfer one of your active...
I definitely agree, Atomic Juice Box. A game with bad art can grow on you. I think, and I am very much on board with that.
Oh, you know what? A game that Andrew's trying to get me to play with janky art that grows on you is Boats and Roads.
Roads and Boats.
Roads and Boats. Have you heard of that game? It was Thinker Themer who did a video about it, and Andrew was like hyped about it. There's actually
we'll play it one day.
There's like a transfer, like a overhead transparency piece of it that actually I kind of got into.
Yeah, if sold correctly, the bad art can be a positive, but generally speaking, when it's up against a game that might not be as good but has better art or better theme, almost always the other game gets picked in my circles.
Here.
Which I'm complaining, but it's really not that bad. I enjoy it.
Andrew has plenty of other games to convince them to play, so it's not even a big deal. Wait, hold on. Here's a move. The bankers are going to get your pirates.
No.
I demand you transfer one of your active non-green cards that provides a red thing to my zone.
To your zone?
Yeah. Or to my zone. This is my zone, right?
Yeah, that's your zone.
Pirate code. I'm gonna get all those back now. If you do, draw and score a 5.
This is bad.
This is why it's wild. I understand now.
I was about to win.
Kellen from Board Game Barrage advertised that this is a bit of a crazy game, and I didn't fully understand it.
Number is 5, although 5 is out now. I demand you transfer an active card that provides castles. None.
They're not active. They're hiding.
I know not to do this because there's definitely 2 6s that are the same. Alright, the only thing I can do, I'm going to draw 1 card. Okay, and then I'm going to play that card.
What is it?
A machine tools.
Does it do anything to me? Does your machine tools do anything?
Draw and score a card of equal value to the highest card in your influence.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I demand. You know this. You know the pirate's code.
Here's 2 2s. I'm lucky I have worse cards than you in my influence.
So, if at least one card has been transferred due to their supremacy, score the lowest active card that provides.
Atomic Juice Box asked if we played other Carl Chudyk games. I have played Red 7, and it went over no one got excited about it. And I don't know if it was the player count. We played it at 3 players. It might have been the timing. It was the last game of the night. But I've heard good things about it, and I really like the idea. So the whole idea in that game is quick rounds. You have to be winning on your turn, or else you are eliminated from the game.
Okay.
So you're manipulating the rules of the game and the winning conditions so that you're always in a state of winning by the time you end your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's a really cool, unique idea.
I feel like that could be. We could try that at some point.
Definitely, yeah.
Andrew, question: what is the if lowest active card that provides, if there's no 5, I only have 5s, then I can't score it.
I demand you transfer 2
No, the second one.
If at least one of those cards has been transferred due to the supremacy dilemma, score your lowest active card that provides you. Yeah, whatever your lowest active.
But there's
card.
no 5, so I can't score it, or do I just?
No, you grab the card and score
Oh, got it.
Oh, so the pirate code does have a time limit. So at some point you'll have to score this card.
Yeah, Andrew.
You know what? Pirate code doesn't work forever. How many pirates have you met today?
No, I'm saying that what if your cards were done? Like, what if there was a did your pirate code expire, or you just kept?
No. I still had cards that I was doing.
So I think. So
we can rewind and find out.
Check the tape.
Check the tape.
The lowest. So I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna score this one.
Atomic Juice Box says, I described Red 7 to my coworker today as technically correct. Card game. Yeah, I'm excited to play a few rounds of it because it seems like a game that, I mean, like all of his games, they demand playing more than once. I did kickstart his most recent game, and it's actually not a card game. It's a game with tiles. It's called Blood of the Northmen or something like that. Looks really cool. It's going to be delivered in a couple months, I think.
And then
there was a moment there where I thought it wasn't going to get delivered because their factory fell through during the summer and they couldn't find a whole new factory. So
ooh,
I was like, "Is this happening?"
I demand you. Can I do the? So I'll do the pirate code again.
Okay, 2 cards less than 4.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting a notification from my phone to say that we need to put the cloth diapers out for delivery pickup. And then, and I think that's 40.
You have 40?
Yeah.
But that was your second action.
You're right. Oh, no.
Takes an action
No.
dominate.
18. 10.
Okay. What am I going to do? Draw and score a card of value equal to the highest card in your influence. Yes, I'll do that. Highest value in my influence. Oh, and there's no 4s. Of course. Oh, buddy. Okay, I'm going to just draw 6. And then draw a 7.
I'm definitely playing a very different game than all the other games I've been playing before. So this feels like really like uncharted territory. I'm going to do this, right? Because it's 40. Mm-hmm. I'm at 43. But you have so many of these. How many do you need?
I need 6 to win.
No. But I could also try to get these.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm going to be close to that because I'm just basically skimming from my cards. Ooh.
The nice thing about these is you don't have to spend an action to get them.
Oh, okay. If you just satisfy it.
Mm-hmm.
If you do... Okay, I demand you transfer one of your active, non-green...
These are all so hard to get.
Okay, Andrew, banking. I'm taking physics.
You're taking physics?
Yeah, because it has the red in my zone.
The thematic question here is how do I lose physics?
And then if you do
something that you just
draw and score a 5.
Like, call him a heretic.
If you do draw and score 5, I can't score 5.
Is it 2 actions or 1 action?
It's part of the same thing.
So you do the first action fully and then...
Yeah, but that's the second part. If you do draw...
Oh, got it. Yeah, you have to be able to do the whole thing.
Oh, okay. So I can't do that. There's no 5s available. You are saved by a technicality. Shoot. I demand you score. Okay. Well, I still have more crowns than you, so give me 4, value 4 or less.
2?
2 cards, 4 or less. if at least one card has been transferred due to supremacy dogma. Is that it? Is that what's happening? Score the lowest active card that provides
Factories.
Oh no. I liked banking.
I need to get out from underneath these pirates.
The pirates have been brutal.
They have been brutal. They're destroying me. I thought I could become their friends, and then they've turned on me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to play Atomic Theory, and then I may splay my blue cards to the right.
Yeah, we're not doing any splaying of the cards.
I thought there would be more splaying when I read the rules for some reason. And then I may draw...
I did a lot of like card splaying in the game we played earlier today. 10.
And then may draw and play a 7. Okay.
46, 49.
How many crowns do you have?
49. Hold on. 54? Not yet. How much do I need for...
That's enough for both of those.
Okay, so my turn is going to be 2 of those.
How many do you have now?
I have 5.
We're both on to win. This is getting... So now it's first person to get one of these.
Atomic Juice Box, if you're still there. Were you telling your coworker, hoping that they would play with you? Or you were just mentioning it? I was thinking about it. I have a couple of coworkers that will post pictures of the board games we're playing, and they're always like, "Oh, what game is that?" They're more. One of them is more into RPGs. But you play board games with your Andrew has played Chinatown with one of his with his coworkers. He somehow, I mean not somehow, but they play board games sometimes as a whole team, and they played Chinatown, had a lot of fun, and then wanted to play it again. And one person really wanted to win, and then so the second time they played, she won, and she cried. She was so happy. She was so happy that she beat them, but it sounded like it was a good, fun, competitive game. But
it was, yeah. Chinatown is such a big game. Is your turn over?
Oh,
you grabbed the 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's my turn. Sorry.
Chinatown is a favorite of ours. I do a weekly game with some coworkers on BGA. Nice.
Board Game Arena is the alternative to
option.
Yeah. One of the many online options, actually.
What's been your favorite game on Board Game Arena or like online? I know I was listening to, again, Board Game Barrage, and they were just talking about different games being a little bit more suitable for online play. Or no, well, Board Game Barrage talked about it, but then also during the Tabletop Live Network 24-hour stream, Paul Dean.
Yeah,
I wanted to say Paul Dern. He was talking about how the games that are, maybe it was him, the games that are a bit more, you're doing your own thing, kind of are better suited. You were also talking about that too. Multiple people have been talking about that. It's the new topic in board games because of COVID.
That
like
online games is better for more like puzzle-y games?
Yeah, just trying to find like which games work well. I mean, obviously it's like the different programs. I haven't really played any, but they'll play. Andrew and some of his friends will play some online games. We've been playing together more phone games. I think Colt Express. Colt Express. We've played the board game version of that, right? Colt Express.
Yes, yeah. Colt Express is a lot of fun.
Is a really good implementation. I played Petersburg for the first time on it last week, and it was really fun. Petersburg.
Okay. We haven't played that one. No. Yeah. That it's kind of a Euro, right? An older Euro, I'm guessing.
St. Petersburg. Yeah, I love Euros.
Yeah. I played a card, drew a card, and played a card.
Okay. So it's a mad dash now for one of these.
Mm-hmm.
What are you up to, Andrew? Let's see. Oh, can I get this? Dominate this domain immediately as soon as 5 of your active cards. Oh, no. 5, like, up here.
Mm-hmm.
have a
Or
value.
split. Yeah, those are all really hard to
Whew.
get.
Okay. I'm gonna draw a 7. And then I'm gonna sorry.
I know it's so easy to get lost in the cards in this game. You're like, ooh, that's kind of cool, or how can I use that? Sometimes things are totally useless to you. Other times, they're not.
Yeah, like they're now like irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting now that we both can't score anything. We have to focus on these.
Yeah, even sure. I'm gonna play this card.
Okay. I'm gonna draw 2. Okay.
I'm going to. You may choose to either draw and score an 8, and then recycle a card from your influence, or draw a card one higher than the highest value. Draw. How many light bulbs? Yeah, one. Oh, I don't think I can beat you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're both very intelligent.
So that means you could do it too. I do not want you to do that.
I want to do something.
No, thank you. I'm gonna draw a 7. I'm gonna play this. And that was my first thing. That's my second thing.
You drew and then you played, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Atomic juice boxes. It's an engine builder where you gain either money, points, or a combination of the two depending on the phase. Multiplayer solitaire, but I thought it was pretty neat. Yeah, that sounds fun. It's definitely one I've seen around a bit, and I always have a limit on how many euros I can get. Mostly because they're mostly to be played with Pia. Or we've got a couple friends who like to play them, but
your gaming group is a bit more.
They get to the table a little less often, and so I have to be pretty selective. Well,
But board game arena. Well, usually
I would
try
it on board game.
The limiting factor is our space, not necessarily the willingness. Because even if it doesn't get to the table, it hasn't prevented you from getting them.
Lowest cards. Okay. I just need to keep drawing cards until I get the thing that I want.
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn.
So I'm gonna go with recycle all.
I need more cards that display. Oh, you know what? This is supposed to be displayed right. Displayed them left. Which I don't think affects anything because you were checking my light bulbs. It actually gives me more light bulbs.
I'm gonna go with draw. Circle card from your opponent's influence. I'm gonna play this. Done.
Alright. I'm gonna draw an 8.
Engine builders are just so satisfying when they're all clicking
Mm-hmm.
and moving together. I think that's what I like about those type of games is that I feel like I don't always win, or I don't usually win, but I have like a lot of satisfaction and fun just
Play empiricism.
getting the puzzle right personally. So it's like the individual turns that get to like this moving machine is like super satisfying. So when I leave the game night not winning, it still feels really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna draw this, and then I'm going to recycle a card from opponent's influence for every 2. Recycles
back into there. Archive is when it's in your own area. I keep getting those two confused as well.
Okay. Going with quantum theory. And then I drew that and then I played it.
Okay. I am going to choose 2 colors, then draw and reveal a 9. So I'm going to choose purple and blue. Ooh, purple. If it's either of the colors you choose, put it into play, and you may display this color up. Otherwise, add it to your hand. Display this color up. And you, how many light bulbs do you have?
1.
1. Okay. Never mind.
My turn. I'm going to recycle
I
up
shouldn't
to.
have picked that color. Anyways,
Is that your 1 turn?
no,
Okay.
that was my action.
Okay.
And then, how many trees do you have? You have no trees. I demand you transfer all the highest cards from your influence to my hand. If you do, transfer one of my active cards that doesn't provide trees to your hand. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is you may display your blue cards to the right and draw and play a 7. To the right. And I can't do a second action on that.
Okay, I'm going to recycle, which is putting cards back out here, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to draw a 10 from there.
Whoa.
And score the 10. Score it? Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do.
Scoring's less important.
Oh, no. That was gonna be cool. Can I take that back? Can I take that back now that
Yeah.
I didn't look at it. I don't even know what it meant. Because score is not, I thought it meant play. So I'm just gonna draw a 8. The thing is, if I make you recycle your influence, then you don't meet win conditions, or yeah, you do because you already got
can't
that.
lose those, yeah.
Okay.
It's like I was the coolest in ages 1, 2, 3, 7.
Everyone's
6.
talking about my civilization.
Yeah. And you can't change that I was the coolest in ages 1, 2, 3, 7,
That's
6.
really funny. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna draw again. Okay, done.
Alright, I am going to draw a 9.
9.
In my field. Alright, and then I'm going to play Satellite.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play and then activate. You may recycle up to 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. And you can draw 2 8s from recycling these.
How many clocks do you have?
3.
And I also have 30. So you don't have more than me. Okay, recycle all the cards from your hand. And so a bunch of 7s. And then draw 3 8s. Oh no, there's no 8s left. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just draw another 9. And then I'm going to play that card. It's your turn.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just.
You're
What?
getting close to 1.
No.
Oh.
Thought it was. I'm not. You mean recycle? Okay.
It's getting intense in here.
Yeah, this is a lot more thinking than I'm used to at 10:50.
The cards, there's like 3 actions on them at this point. Which is crazy. I bet card familiarity has a lot to do with this game too.
Yeah. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, I'm playing this. And I'm playing this.
I am activating this. How many clocks do you have?
I have
And 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You may splay your red or green cards up. Let's splay my red cards up. And then draw and put to play a 10. And then activate its cooperative dogma only for yourself. I demand you recycle half of your influence cards, rounded up. Which doesn't really matter, but. Oh, this isn't a cooperative dogma. It has no cooperative dogma, so I don't do it. Anyways, so next action, I'm going to do that same one, and I'm going to display my green cards up, and then put a 10, pull a 10, and put it into play. Okay, your turn.
You may recycle 3 cards from your hand if each different card. For each different value card that you recycle, draw 2 8s.
Atomic Juice Box is going to bed. Thanks so much for hanging out with us late tonight. Hope you have a good night and hope you get to play more Carl Chudiak games soon.
Yeah, thanks
So
for
it
joining
was really
me.
fun talking with you.
Yeah.
Join us next time. We're on Mondays and Thursdays, kind of closing out the night.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna draw an 8. And then I'm gonna play an 8. Done.
Okay, I can draw 10s now. That's funny. Cards do you have here? Okay.
Oh, it's immediate. I win.
Oh, what?
Dominate this domain immediately as soon as you get 5 with active 8 or higher.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't. It's immediate.
Yeah. I was like trying to keep it cool because I was like, okay, she signed off.
Remembering all these things here. My
gosh.
It's hard to remember all of this.
I thought you were working on it, and I was like, I'm so scared he's going to take my
I
card.
forgot about that. I was trying to splay my yellow.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't even.
Yes. I feel so relieved. I'm going to take the raid idol, and it's going to be on my side of the bedstand.
Well,
my gosh.
Thank you, everyone who joined, anyone who's lurking out there. Our last 6 viewers, really appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Hope that we made your night fun and relaxing. And hopefully you got to play a game while you're listening to us, or watching us. So have a great night, and we're signing off.
Bye.
Bye.
The baby's still asleep.